What's up, YouTube? Hey, it's me, Big Mo. It's Halloween Day, October the 31st. And I want to first of all apologize to all you guys. I've been absolutely dying to put out a video. We've just been working like crazy and just screwed up things always end up happening to me for some reason. As a great good luck piece, I might end up getting laid off here at the end of the week for my winter vacation, and that's going to open up possibly the rut for me to get to bow hunt. And I've never been laid off this early since I started bow hunting, and I'm really excited about it, but I don't want to jinx myself. We'll wait and see what happens. But I know I ain't been around in a long time. The last time you guys see me, it was before I got married, but now I'm Mr. Mo, and it's all good. Me and Heather are doing really well. This video could end up being a really long video. It could end up being a really short video. We'll see how the hunting goes. As my luck would have it, we worked today in the rain, but we couldn't pave tomorrow because we have to lay a top, and you can't really do that in the rain. They don't want to take any chances tomorrow, so they gave me the day off. So that means before daylight, I will be out in the hunting blind. I was actually going to wait until I got laid off for the season to actually start making this video, but what better day to get a video started than Halloween Day? Everybody knows that's the day. Actually, Demas texted me. He was going up this evening to go hunt. It's rained here pretty much all day today, and it's quit this afternoon. He said he was going to go out and try his luck. Hopefully he gives me a call and says he got a buck here tonight. We'll wait and see what happens on that. But I'm excited for this year's archery season. I might get a lot of time to hunt. So like I always say at the beginning of all these videos, let's get this damn video started. Welcome back, everybody. We made it through the intro, and you guys all know that I've been pretty good on sharing my photos with people to send them into my email, and this video is going to be like no other. I mean, I'm always going to share my pictures, but I want to get the ones caught up leading into this season, and because I haven't put out a video in a while, some people were sending some photos in, so I want to get those caught up. But before I do, I always say if a kid shoots a deer, we got to talk about it. And a gentleman by the name of Jason Vanderit, I believe is his last name. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce it right, buddy, but he sent me a picture of his daughter. He didn't put her name. He said she's 11 years old and she shot her first buck. I was so happy to see this picture, and this little girl lit up like a candle, and I want to share it with you guys right now. That is an absolutely great buck. It's an absolute great picture. That's what this is all about, getting the kids involved. That smile just says everything. I mean, that's unbelievable. Excellent job. I hope you harvest many more bucks. So that's awesome. Thank you very much for sending me in that photo. And let's go ahead and show some of the pictures that's been sent in to me before I started making this video. Alright, I guess there wasn't a complete ton of them, but we had a few and I wanted to get them out of the way. And not that I'm rushing your pictures in any way, shape, or form, but we got a video here to make. And congratulations everybody on your harvests and the pictures that you sent in to me. I always enjoy seeing them and I always enjoy showing them, and I know you guys like looking at them too. So one of my videos, I always air the email address at the end of the video. So people ask me in the comments, what's the email address? It's always at the end of the video. Feel free to send it in. I promise you, I will put it in a video. I do not throw people's emails away, so they will be in a video. So a lot's been going on, but I'm not going to drag this out. Tomorrow morning we are going out into the blind, November the 1st. I don't believe the rut has started in full swing yet. I think they're starting to get a little curious. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of dead deer on the side of the roads and then on the highways and stuff. So maybe some nighttime movement's been going on. We're going to get into tomorrow's hunt. I'm kind of settling down a little bit and talking inside the blind. I've noticed that I seem to see a lot more deer in the blind if I just shut the hell up. But not going to stop me from talking a little bit, but I'm not going to talk so damn much in these videos in the blind, because I do notice that I see more deer when I'm not talking. So with that being said, it's getting dark outside now. My wife's at work, so I'm going to sneak away and I'm going to go have a couple cold beers. I'm not going to get drunk, but I'm going to go have a few cold beers because I'm off tomorrow. But even though I'm going to still get up early, and we're going to go out in the blind, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Alright, it's going on about 9 a.m. and so far I haven't seen anything. We got a little bit of drizzle coming down off the trees. Temperatures are in about the high 50s, and it's been that way since before daylight, so nothing changed as far as that. But it's November 1st, and no matter what the moon phase is, no matter what the temperature is, nothing can stop the rut, and deer are going to start moving in the daylight. And every chance you get to go out in the woods, you need to be out there and take a chance. The buck of a lifetime might appear. This is not my first time being out in the woods. I've actually had a couple Saturdays off, and I've had a few evenings to come out and do a little bit of hunting. So I'm going to show some footage that I shot doing some of those hunts. Sometimes I came out and I didn't see a damn thing. But sometimes I came out and I did see deer. So I'm going to show some of the footage that I shot doing a few of these few-hour hunts that I've had. as you can see, I've had some deer come through here, and actually I could have capitalized and shot a nice mature doe. I have a doe tag here for 1A, and I could have taken a doe, but I've always thought to myself that I don't care what kind of deer lure you buy, nothing beats the real thing. So if you can keep some nice mature does around in your area, you're eventually going to have some bucks in your area. And I got a lot of little scrawny bucks running around here. I had a couple decent, legal bucks, but nothing super huge. But like I said, the rut's on. You don't know what's going to come through that brush pile next. So we'll wait it out and we'll see what happens. And if we see one, I'll turn the camera on. Well, it's going on about 12 o'clock. I'm supposed to go back to the house and meet Heather and go have some lunch and stuff, but around 10 o'clock she texted me. She went outside to smoke a cigarette on the back porch, and lo and behold, right in my wood pile is an 8-point buck standing there. I got a few pictures of this buck. He's not real big or anything, but he is legal, so he never showed his way all the way back to my blind, but bucks were up moving around a little bit today, and we're going to come back out and hunt the evening. Normally I would hunt from dark to dark, but I told her I'd meet her for lunch, so I'm going to go in and do that, and I'll be back here at the blind this evening, and I'll show you the picture that she took of the buck. So I guess that's 1 for Heather and 0 for Mo. But I'm going to go grab some lunch, and I'll see you guys back here in the blind here this afternoon. I just made it back into the blind from lunch. We're here till dark or death, one of the two, so we'll turn the camera back on if we see something. Well, it's Friday night at 7 o'clock, and I just got out of the shower, believe it or not, and it's dark outside, and my plan is tomorrow morning, since I'm off, I really wanted to go up to the camp and hunt bear on the last day, but like I said, 7 o'clock at night, and I'm just not going to have time to run up there. So tomorrow I'm going to hunt the blind. Unfortunately, the last couple days, I've had 0 deer sightings back there. I went out and I finally got with the times, and I bought a cellular trail camera. The Tacticam Reveal X is what I purchased, and I have to say I really like it. I watched a lot of reviews on different brands, and everybody really talked this one up, and I think they're 100% right. It works really well. It was easy to set up, and I really enjoy it. In the beginning of the season, when I first got it, I was getting a lot of deer pictures, and then it seemed like this last week things really tapered off, but we got this real warm front came in, so it might have something to do with the deer moving. I don't really know. But you're not going to kill one sitting at home on the couch. So tomorrow morning, we will be out before daylight, and I will see you guys out in the blind. Good morning, everybody. It is November 5th, Saturday morning, and I just got back from the gas station. I had to run down there to get some Diet Coke because it's 60 degrees out right now, and by noon it is supposed to be 72 degrees. So it's going to be a warm one. No jackets necessary today. On the way back, I ended up seeing 3 does standing out in the field. And believe it or not a single buck with any of them. So it's tough to say. I really don't know if the breeding actually started yet. I do believe, the rubs are starting to pop up, the scrapes are starting to pop up. But how much breeding has been going on, I really don't know. I'm not personally seeing it. I've been getting pictures of does with no bucks following them. So it's tough to say. But to go back into the house, finish getting ready, and I'm going to be out in the blind before daylight. So I'll see you guys out in the blind. It's going on about 11 a.m. and I haven't seen a single tail all morning. I waited out another good hour. I got some golden estrus I want to put in my tripper because I'm sure it's completely bone dry by now. Then I also have my old stealth cam. It's in video mode. I got it where my Tacticam's at. So I want to check that card because I want to make sure that it's actually working. I've taken 20,000 videos of absolutely nothing. So I know if some deer's been in front of it, so that it should have worked, but sometimes when the leaves fall, the stealth cams, for some reason, they're just so easy to trigger them, and it don't take very much to make them shoot videos or take pictures, and you end up with thousands of pictures of absolutely nothing. So That's the plan, is I'm going to pull that card and check it to make sure it's working properly and fill up my dripper. And maybe in this heat I'll go home and get some lunch or something. I don't know. But we'll give it to at least 12 o'clock and we'll see what happens. Alright, it's about 4:30 p.m. and I'm back in the blind and it's kind of dark, like it's wanting to spit some rain, so I'll have to wait down and see what happens. The Weather Channel says no rain until about 11 o'clock. It's almost 80 degrees out and I'm not a big fan of hunting in this heat, but maybe the bucks will move before dark. Because with the rain and everything coming in, they might go get a drink or find something to eat before the rain hits. So all we can do is sit back and relax and wait it out and we'll see what happens. But I did check that my stealth camera for the videos. I had 26 videos on there. Some of them were some misfires, you know what I mean, just pissing in the wind, I guess. But we're here till dark. I'm going to shut this off and we'll play it out and we'll see what happens. Alright, I just got back in here in the blind. I don't want to do a whole lot of talking. I couldn't hunt this morning. My daughter had to get brakes and rotors put on her car, and I had to, of course, help her out. I love her to death. I'd do anything in the world for the kid. So I wasn't able to hunt this morning. It was the big cold front that came in. But we couldn't rearrange it. She had to switch schedules with somebody, so she was able to get off work to make this happen, so I had no choice. It had to be done today. I knew from the second I woke up that we was going to have deer sightings on the Tacticam. First thing this morning, when I woke up and I checked the camera, I had one picture of an owl. It was like at 4 o'clock in the morning. It flew right in front of the camera. And then there was nothing until after daylight. And it was a little foggy because right on the other side of the dump here, there's a lake. And I got about 3 pictures. And on the third picture, you could see a doe running. And about 15-20 minutes later, there was another big-bodied deer. And I believe was the big-horned 8-point that I've gotten some pictures of and that I've been after, and I would really like to get a shot at him. And he was probably about 35 yards away from the front of this blind when my Tacticam took his picture this morning about 9:05. So you win some, you lose some. I got in here early. I did have a few deer come in after that big-bodied deer came through. So I wanted to get in early this evening, took care of everything I had to do with my daughter. So hopefully they didn't venture off too far. So I'm going to get this camera turned off. I'm going to go into full stealth mode. Going to be nice and quiet in here. And we're staying till pitch black dark. And hopefully this buck pops back out. And he's going to make the mistake of his life because I'm going to stick a muzzy right through him. So wish me luck, guys.
What's going on about 10 a.m. and it's about 39 degrees with the wind chill right now. Thought for sure some deer was going to be moving at first light this morning. But I always say during the rut between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. that's when shit gets hitting the fan. So did end up getting a message from Heather's daughter's husband. He shot and scored on a buck and he sent me the picture. I'll show it to you guys now. Congratulations on the buck kill, Steve. That's absolutely awesome. He'll eat good. And the two little boys, you get them eating deer meat. I already snuck it in the Mav. Didn't know it was deer meat, but he really liked it and he ate the hell out of it. So just don't tell him what it is and he'll eat it. I'm gonna sit tight. I'm not gonna make a whole lot of noise talking in this blind. So I'm gonna get off here and get back to my hunt. What's going on about 4 o'clock and rain set in a few hours ago, so I decided to pack it up and head out. So I went to Walmart and I got my bear license because, of course, bear season's coming real quick. It'll be here before we know it. So I bought some more dopey and I put it up in my dripper because it needed refilled. So I got that done and I'm back in the blind. It's still raining right now, but it's supposed to quit. So hopefully the deer move before dark. So we'll see what happens. Well, it's Sunday afternoon, and that means one thing. We're hunting on a Sunday, Pennsylvania. Gotta love it, but couldn't make it out this morning. Yeah, you could probably guess right. I was pretty hungover this morning, so it didn't happen. But I'm out here now. We're gonna stay till pitch black dark. So we're gonna get this camera turned off, and we're gonna hope for the best. We haven't been getting any nighttime or daytime photos on a Tacticam. I filled that dripper up, so hopefully something ends up sneaking back in. I don't know if the dripper, if that big buck that came in here spooked all the deer out. I really don't have the answers, but I have some arrangements I gotta go take care of tomorrow late in the afternoon. If I didn't have to do that, I'd probably head up to the Wasp Nest camp on it a few days because it seems like they've really tapered off here. But a lot of people I talk to tells me they ain't been seeing any deer either. Wait it out, we'll see what happens tonight, so wish me luck, guys. Well, it's November the 17th, and unfortunately this is the last day I'm going to get to hunt because I'm heading for bear camp first thing in the morning. The rest of the week, man, the deer sightings kind of fell off on the Tacticam. I was starting to think maybe they patterned me, but then I started getting pictures at night, but I never got that big 8-point to come back in, or none of the smaller 8s either. Did go out yesterday morning, and I did end up seeing one doe. She run out in front of me real fast. By the time I whipped the camera on, I just caught a little glimpse of her on the camera. Wasn't a whole lot to show, but I'll show it anyway. I believe that was the young fawn. It was with the mature doe. A couple times I've gotten pictures of them. So of course I really didn't have any interest in shooting a young fawn. So she got a free pass from Big Mo. I did get an email from North 64, his son Braden. He got a beautiful 10-point buck, and I want to show you guys a picture of it now. That was his first bow kill out in Wisconsin. Beautiful 10-point. Congratulations, Braden. I wish you the best of luck on many, many years to come, my friend. I know your dad's proud of you. We're all proud of you here on Big Mo's Hunting and Fishing and Camping. Keep up the good work, buddy. You're doing a great job. So with that being said, like I said, tomorrow morning I'm heading to bear camp. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to hunt the evening tonight. I've kind of had a bad cold. So yesterday I really didn't get into any hunting at all. I really wanted to in the worst way. I didn't go out this morning. I was still getting over this cold. I probably shouldn't even be going out this evening, but unfortunately I left some stuff out in the blind that I'm going to need for bear camp. So I got to take a walk out there, which is something I don't normally do, but wasn't feeling real good. So I had to kind of rush to get back home, if you know what I mean. So, so I'm going out tonight. I'm going to sit until pitch black dark. We're going to see. I really still don't have much interest in shooting a doe, even though my wife told me the freezer's starting to get very low on deer meat. Maybe I will pull the trigger if one comes out. As long as she's a good mature doe, maybe I will. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, and I'll see you guys out in the blind. Well, I'm out here and we're getting into about the prime time hour here, so yeah, I wanted to share a couple quick pictures with you guys. This first one is from my main man, James Olich, and he's from Michigan, and he scored on a beautiful 9-point, and he sent me the pictures, and I want to show them to you now. Congratulations, James. That is absolutely awesome, man. Good for you. Couldn't be more happier for you, my friend. The second set of pictures comes from my main man, Kyle Herman, aka the Catfish Hunter. He's a good dude, man. He's a hell of a bow hunter. He got his personal best buck this year. It was a beautiful 10-point, and it scored 110 and 5/8. I'm going to show you the picture of it now. He also bagged a couple does. I'm going to show you those pictures now. You are a true blue catfish hunter, brother. You know what I mean? So, congratulations, you both. I'm going to get this shot off. We're going to get quiet. I'm going to sit this last hour, and hopefully something makes a move. Well, I just made it back to the house, and as you guys can see, didn't have any luck with the deer tonight. But hey, you win some, you lose some. And overall, it was a really good archery season. We seen some deer, passed on some does. We never saw a legal buck, but that's the way it goes. That's why it's hunting. Hope you guys all had a great archery season. I want to wish you guys the best of luck in the upcoming seasons. And tomorrow morning, I'll be loading my truck, heading to bear camp. So there'll be another video coming out here real soon. So like I say at the end of all my videos, thanks for watching.